Y'all see what's behind me, man? So, you know, when you're solo or just about solo, these are the kind of things that you have to do, that I do anyway. I ain't saying you have to, but the kind of things that I do to minimize my time. So I need brakes on this truck, right? We all know that. And my mechanic shop's about, I don't know, 4 miles from my house. And we're going to be working all over there tomorrow, right? All around over there. So what I'm going to do today, because I got to go over close by here anyway, I'm going to drop this truck at the mechanic shop. So tomorrow when we're done, I can leave this truck with them. Well, when we pull up over here tomorrow, then we'll be cutting grass, and I'll just unhook the lawn trailer from this truck and hook it to that truck, because we got to cut the shop anyway. I mean, we're there. So I'm going to make the little journey over here today and just drop this truck. So then I got options. I want to have options. So because I don't want to do without my truck. And that's how I get a truck to the shop. Y'all see how I got him cutting it? We're not going back and forth. Because if you go back and forth, then it's gonna clump up. You probably can slow down just a little bit. But if he were going back and forth right here, it would be clumpy as all get out. You see, he's blowing it out, and you never have to cut that again. And if it does clump a little bit, then you can always just run through there real quick. Not a big deal. But if you were to go back and forth on this, it would be all clumped up. And that's how I usually do these bigger cuts. Especially when you got guys working for you, you don't want them to miss nothing. And when everything can't be cut in straight lines, right? Especially for the guys that are new out here and don't have a lot of experience. See, where would I mean, I wouldn't expect a new guy to be able to, I mean, yeah, you could run it like that, but you're not going to be able to run it like that on every piece, because you're going to run into obstacles in the way. And then you get, you know, this way right here, you go around, you don't miss nothing. That's another thing that nobody's really talked about on doing the bigger cuts that are thick. Now, as we get into the summer and the weeds slow down and the grass grows a little bit more and it's a little drier and all that, then we may from time to time go back and forth. But usually when I got guys on mowers, on stuff like this, I want them to be productive. And the most productive way I've seen for guys that don't have a lot of experience out here is this way right here. It means they don't miss nothing, because I usually go around the outside. And so he'll do this section, and I'm fixing to go over here to this piece right here and cut out an outline, and then making sure he don't blow nothing in their little garden right here. And you know, when you got guys working for you, you know, some people don't know that yet. They'll find out. You're not going to miss anything. Now, if he were doing this back and forward striping, right, then how would he incorporate that over there without blowing stuff all into that? So you got to be thinking about what you're doing out here. I know everybody thinks that, you know, all grass is like Pawpaw's grass when you was a teenager. So he's getting a lot better on the mower, man. Main thing is you got to regulate your speed, and see, he's going a little bit too fast, but it's cutting it pretty good. So but if you were to go back and forth, you would have a clumping problem, and then we'd have to go over it again, and you're taxing the mower a lot more. So yeah, y'all. Okay guys, so yeah, we got done today. I didn't get any video today. I'm sorry, y'all. I just couldn't, man. I had a lot of things going on. I had the kid out here, and we were cutting all the big cuts. I got a little bit of footage over at the bamboo side, but we cut all these too. And I tell you, yeah, we spent about, we probably spent about 4 hours mowing. Like $1,000. Not quite 1,000, what, 970 or something like that. But we cut all the big cuts that I have around here. One thing that I've been thinking about, and a lot of you guys can weigh in too, because I know a lot of you guys got you know, experience where I don't, or whatever. I've been thinking about maybe, you know, with all the skid work that I've been getting and got now, I'm thinking about dropping some of these customers that are far away, these lawn customers, just straight up dropping them. To the point of where I don't need the second truck. The only thing that stops me from doing that is, well, my loyalty to the customers. Also, I don't like dropping customers. You never know when you're going to lose a customer. Like, I lost 2 because someone died, and they were like, what, 140 a cut, so 280 a month and 250 a month I lost. So that's almost $600 a month, $550 a month that I lost. So grand scheme of life, that ain't gonna make or break me, but you don't want to let a bunch of customers go and then bam, you end up losing customers organically. Ugly. But we got the brakes on this truck, got new rotors and everything, man. I knew last time I did the brakes that they were that the rotors were, yeah, you know, I'm grateful, man, you know, grateful and thankful they could do it in one day. It cost me, well, $700 and some change. He said I need, the mechanic told me I need to buy or find one, a track bar is what he called it. He said it's a bar. He showed me where it was at. He said you need to buy, he said the track bar on the front of this truck, he said there was a couple of years there that Ford's track bars were not that great. So I got sap on the damn truck. But yeah, we had a good day. Like I said, it was like 970 or something today. We only worked about 5 hours, so sent one truck, me and my guy. But we did a lot, man, and he's catching on. I gotta say, he was early this morning, ready to go. You know, yeah, man, I mean, he's doing good. He's catching on really to how excuse me, he's catching on to how to do things, you know. So it's refreshing. Of course, you know, my experience with employees is not that great, but somehow, some way, I always seem to come through. Oh, somehow, some way, I always seem to come through on top. There's a difference. I mean, call it luck, call it whatever you want to, but with all the guys that I go through and I still make a really good profit every year, just think if I had the same person out here. make a killing, man. But basically what I did, and y'all probably seen the clip by now, I took my truck, you know, the backup truck, second truck, I took it over to the mechanic shop yesterday to drop it, so I'd have a way where we could drop this truck and I could continue working today. And doing things like that really helps, man. You know, it helped us get to the $900 something today. If I don't do that, I'm getting all this done in a day, you know. All of it, you know, $900 something, and the brakes and all done with no downtime at all. And it's really, you know, like my guy Herb was talking about yesterday, you know, giving advice on YouTube is okay, you know, and I'm going to do it no matter what, because it's just how I am when I see, you know, and not that I'm right, you know, but I'm just basing it on the experience that I have. And like Herb was saying yesterday, I don't mean no harm. I might come off a little bit rough around the edges, and we know that, but I'm not, you know, it's not that important to me whether you follow the advice or not. I'm going to put it out there, and if you don't like the delivery, try to look a little deeper, right? You know, giving advice is a two-edged sword, you know. I'm not a good receiver of advice in my comments, and the reason that is because most people that come to me with a lot of advice, well, sometimes they come at me a little bit slanted, and they come to me where they're not showing anything. But they're going to be quick to tell me how to do something, but they're not showing nothing. I mean, if you got advice for people, that's great, and you could be super qualified. But with all the hating and all that going on YouTube, if you're not showing nothing and you come at somebody like me slanted a little bit and or not showing anything and trying to give advice, I'm not very receptive of that. I mean, you know. I'm not. I know that, and I'm trying to get better. So, Irv's saying that he, and that's Irvin Lawn Care. He was saying that he, you know, gave a pointer or two to another guy on YouTube, and the guy came back, you know, sassy, sort of like that guy up in Kentucky did, you know. So, and I know that, you know, us talking about the kid up in Kentucky is getting him views, you know. I mean, because there's a lot of people that love to hate me, you know. I don't really know why, but they're out there, you know. And me personally, I don't know, man. It doesn't matter to me. I saw one comment that I think Parnell put up on dude's video. I'm gonna put it up right here. And he's just kind of telling him like I told him. The only thing is, he didn't block him, but he blocked me. Let me tell you why, I think. Because I'm showing, right? And I believe the Shane Parnell, I believe is his name. I believe that he's that he's really in business and everything, but he doesn't do a YouTube channel. And since he doesn't do a YouTube channel, you know, he's not going to block you because, well, you're not showing him nothing, right? See, when you're doing videos on YouTube and you're actually showing people, especially a channel like mine where I show a lot and you know, talk a lot of smack too, but I'm backing up the smack. So if you're not showing anything, then he's probably not going to block you. Why would he? Because you can't show that he's doing things wrong. You can't show the experience or whatever. See, a guy like me out here that shows everything, that's got a lot of experience, he didn't want to hear that. And then when I'm backing it up with receipts, oh no, that was just too much for him, and he blocked me. You know, I've been blocked before, but that was really not. That was kind of a kiddie move to do that, because I didn't say anything bad. I was just, you know, trying to school him a little bit, you know. So, well, really, you don't like to be schooled either. I mean, who does? You know, no one I mean, you know. Urban Officer, he does a lot of, his videos are pretty good, man. I will give him that. They really are. And I think that he recognized that he may be getting, that he may need to put a mic on when he's in the box truck or whatever. Because I noticed when I put the mic on, that the sound is so much better. But sometimes when you're on the jobs, the mic will, if you say you got the camera going over there, right? And you got the mic on, like in the skid, right? I got the mic on in the skid. If you go too far away from the camera, then you'll lose all audio. So you might be, and you're not even getting the sound of the machine anymore, because if the mic stops working while it's connected to the camera, then you get nothing. Now, if it disconnects from the camera will probably pick it up. But if the camera is using the mic and the mic does not reach the camera or whatever, then you'll be doing a video and I'll be talking about what I'm doing while I'm doing it with the camera right there, and then the camera, the mic stops and you don't know it. Or there'll be spots where it just goes, you know, no audio at all. It's 4:30. I'm finna go in here. I gotta unhook the trailer from the other truck. I'll probably use a skid for that, man, so I don't have to unload everything. Well, that's lazy right now. That's time management, man. I got a skid sitting there with the forks on it. I just, you know, why would I want to unload everything and then have to load it all back up when I can? And why would I want to jack that damn jack up if I ain't got to? I'll just use the skid to pick the trailer up off the tongue and move that truck out of the way and back this truck up to it, set it back down. Wah wah.